Hi everyone, Happy New Year. I am so happy to see you all here. My name is Lori Melnitsky. I'm a speech pathologist and I am the director of All Island Speech and Stuttering Therapy here on Long Island in New York, and also we have a huge teletherapy component also, so people in New York and New Jersey and sometimes even internationally can get help for stuttering therapy and speech and language therapy as well. I help people who stutter improve fluency dramatically, and I help educators learn about speech and stuttering awareness. I primarily focus on one-on-one therapy as well as intensive fluency programs for teens and adults that have been a huge success. I also have a top-rated blog detailing my journey with stuttering and also other speech and language issues. And that is on my website at www.allispeech.com. The topic of this live is to demystify the fact that especially teens and young adults have to accept the fact that they stutter. I disagree with that. It's a life that I've led. I can only tell you things that have helped me, and I've seen help hundreds of people who stutter. How to avoid these pitfalls so you can get help. I recently had a very nice young man come to me. He was a junior in high school. This was actually only a few weeks ago. You wouldn't maybe even outwardly realize that he stuttered severely because he was changing words, and that's what a lot of people do to avoid speaking because they're really scared of the shame of stuttering. And after 5 or 6 days now, he is able to communicate with his friends, and we're not even halfway done. He's feeling more confident. I do a huge coaching component for people who know me to help improve confidence and self-esteem. I really chose this topic because I get calls from people daily about stuttering, and so many people are struggling, and I can relate. It's a life that I've led for over 40 years, and it's something that I really can help people with. It can be challenging at first because we don't always have easy answers, and the first thing you do, it might not work or it might not be the right time in your life. But as a person who stutters, I am here to tell you that there is a tremendous amount of help out there. Before I picked myself up and got myself back into a journey to increase fluency, I was really struggling. Every time I went out, I was worrying how I speak. I didn't say what I wanted to say. I couldn't say my name. I didn't do any public speaking. Next month I am doing 2 3-hour presentations. Actually, my next challenge is to do a whole day one, which I'm hoping. So I'm just here to tell you that there is help out there, and some ideas that I just want to share with you is number 1, if you suspect that your child is stuttering, please seek a stuttering specialist. Doctors are wonderful, but it's not their field of expertise. Okay, number 2, if you have a high school student or a young adult or even an adult who's older, please consider intensive therapy. Even if you've gone through other therapy programs, I did also, there's always something new out there, and there was a great researched program that I'm glad to share with you. And if you can put the investment in of the hours, then I would highly suggest it because it will change lives. Number 3, confidence, ADHD, stuttering. There's a huge component of increasing self-esteem. When people feel something's wrong, they get knocked down a lot and they fight it. So what I want to share with you is, if you want to contact me, my email is Lori, Lori, at allispeech.com. If you message me on this page, I don't always get the message. So I'm going to put my email below. Please contact me. And again, if you want to read my website, it's www.allislandspeech.com. So if you're an educator, please attend one of my workshops if you're in the New York area. If you're a person who stutters, I get your life. I lived your life. Don't tell me. You have to accept, because accepting to me meant crawling under a rock, because I couldn't say what I wanted. And there's no way I'm going to be able to give 2 3-hour workshops next month unless I, even after all these years, commit myself to doing heavy practice, working over 40 hours each week, and having a family. It's definitely not easy. It's challenging, but it's worth every single minute of it, because at the end of the day, I can be heard. My voice deserves to be heard, and I could say what I want. So thank you for watching, and Happy New Year.